Welcome back to episode 5 of The Countryside Lands. As you can see, we are fertilizing. This is our grass field we just mowed and baled. So we got to fertilize this field, we got to fertilize this grass field, and we got to put our second state of fertilizer on this one. Now, this field needs liming, so we'll go ahead and lime it after we're done fertilizing. This one we're going to wait till we mow to lime, and then this one after we harvest we'll lime. This is our corn. And you can see we still got a while before that's ready. This will be ready in 2 months, and this will be ready in 3 months, and this has a lot longer to go. And while they're liming, let's check on the contracts. Actually, we're going to go back to our farmland. Let's see. No, we'll enter here. Because, like I said, everything's too crowded. So we're going to go ahead and put up another shed. Let's see what texture is that. Might be asphalt. So we'll come in here under our construction and paint. Let's see if this is the same thing. That's a little bit lighter, so there it is. So we're going to come in here. I don't want to make this area too big. So we'll just go a little bit at a time. And we'll do one more. Alright, so, whoops. See, we're up to 88,000, so we made a decent amount off the contracts. And we'll put in poultry shed would be nice, but that is uneven as can be. So let's go back here and let's soften this a little bit. Whoops. I don't want to really level it because I'm not that good at landscaping, so we might just have to go with that easy shed like the other two. We'll make sure we're right on the line back here. And bam. We could go ahead and, of course it's not owned by me, too close to the road. Alright, so we have another shed. So I think we'll use that shed for our seeder, our planter, and a fertilizing spreader. This one will be our grass cure, and this will be for our motorized equipment. So let's grab this Massey. Try this out of here without getting hung up again. Now as we expand our property area, we might go ahead and lip there. We'll try to smooth that out in a minute. Let's get this parked first. Hopefully it doesn't mess with try and kick it to the side going up the hill. Hopefully it'll let me smooth that out. Ooh. Why won't it let me get in there? It did not like that hill, that's for sure. Alright, let's try to smooth that out, because that's not going to be good. And it don't look like it's working. Let's see, can I lower it? Raise, lower. Raise, extra slow. Looks like raise that. Try raising this a little bit. And then maybe I can smooth that together. No. Okay. Well, let's try this then. This all level. Then maybe we can smooth it. Now, one thing I didn't do, which you should always do before landscaping, is save your game in case you don't do something right. Which I forgot to do that, so we're stuck with what we have now. Alright, that looks a lot better. Not perfect, but I think we can work with it. So let's go get our planter and move it over. Yeah, probably won't be too much farming work done this episode because that is a different texture too. I want to get this all sorted out. So place our planter there. Grab our seed tank. Oops. Going too fast. Dang it. As you see, I've never driven before, so there's that. I don't know why it's more difficult for me to drive from this view than any other view, but it is. So we'll drop this here, and we'll leave that last space there for our fertilizer spreader. Alright, so over here we'll move our mower, or not the mower, the tedder, to that empty spot. And that'll make it easier to get to our mowers. Alright, and that looks so much better. Yes. And we'll park this Massey over here. And let's check on our other guy, see how he's doing. And he's done. So we'll start him up and let him start working on our other field, which is 81, I believe. Yeah, field 81. We'll let him do his thing. See, the grass is thin as thin can be. Alright, so we've got our seeder, our planter, and our seed tank. Fertilizer spreader will go there. Baler, mower, windrower, tedder, header, corn header, grain header, harvester, trailer, water tank, our New Holland, and our Massey, and our plow. Everything's so dirty. Now let's see, we have, that was expensive, almost 20,000 due to that landscaping. Well, no, 10,000 because I bought that shed for 10,000. So let's see if there's a plot of land we can afford now. 42. This is the one I just planted with sorghum. It's only 20,000. But wait, no, we gotta go south. So that's 160. That's 76. It doesn't look like we can afford anything. What is it here? It's just open field. It's right next to, what is this area? The marina store. That looks like it could be a pain to get into. I like this. Too bad you can't get in these boats and drive them. That'd be awesome. And I know on the Highlands package, because the trailer just came out for the update, but there is a power boat you can get on the new one. How much is this? 62,000. But what's in it? Clover. Does Clover sell for good price? Clover's 86 for 1,000 right now. 100. That's, I mean, we could plant over that. So let's go back over there. And that would be convenient to have another field we can plant grass in. And it's close, so we can keep a good supply of hay and silage for our animals when we get them. Oh, and remember how on last episode that this wasn't acting right when I was liming? Well, it turns out the options for this are either 24. Well, I'll just go to it in the store. Let me get off the road. So you got 30 and 24. So I went down to 24, and it was wider than that. So I put it on AI, and it lined up good. So I don't know what's up with that. Like I said, the game's been acting very odd lately. Let a worker go there. Oh yeah, it's September, so let's check our pricing for everything. Looks like everything we're going to sell is January. I'm not going to sell the grass and the wheat's January. So we still got a while before we sell anything. And let's see, corn. It will be January 2, or also. Which, how much is it saying that we have potential for getting off this? Doesn't say. But almost a 7-acre field. It needs lime, so we have to take care of that. Yeah, I love this mod right here. The bells and container storage and warehouse. Alright, let's see if there's any good contracts we could do. No, I mean, bell wrapping wouldn't be too bad. I need to take that Mercedes DLC off this gameplay because I hate it. We could cultivate build 83. That'd be a good reward. So about 70, what, 7,800? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know where I just sent that. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I had to cheat a little bit earlier. So I set the door delivery mod to there. Which I really don't consider cheating because it does charge you for it, so it does make life a little easier. So 83 is right next to our grass field. That's actually a pretty good sized field. It might take a while to get this done. Looks like it had sorghum on it. Yep. Alright, and I mean, cultivating contracts are nice. They take forever, but they're nice. Alright, before we do that, let me reset the store. So I don't have to go everywhere to you know, pick it up. So we'll go ahead and do all three of these contracts so we can get us some money. And we'll head down to the store and you're supposed to reset. I don't know what's happening. This game just hates me, I guess. But I'll let y'all go and I'm going to knock out these contracts real quick and I'll bring y'all back when we go to collect them. Alright, just want to bring y'all in for a quick update. I guess it's just this field alone. Because as you see, I went to go lime it. And the AI worker did the same thing. It's not doing a full spread. Which I also tried to lime this one, but it didn't do nothing. So I think we have to wait till it's mowed. As you see, we're over 50% done with all the other contracts. And I'm going to go ahead and get this, finish up this field. Because I don't know why this lime spreader doesn't like to do this field properly. Any other field, it creates the correct working width and all that. At least all the ones I've done so far. I won't say every other one on this map, but that's too broad a statement. But yeah, I'll bring y'all back in when we're done with all our contracts. Just wanted to let y'all know this field is not acting right. It's not the fertilizer spreader. Alright, welcome back. We just completed those 3 contracts and look what I found on the other side of the first shed. So while those were having workers do their thing, I've been cleaning our equipment. It looks so much better to have everything clean. Even though it really doesn't matter in the game, but it does look better. And it gives me something to do. Alright, so we'll come in here, go to our contracts, and you can see we got 3 completed. One for 5,700, one for 4,400, and one for 7,700. So we're now up to 89,446. And I think that's where we'll complete episode 5. And I'll see y'all in episode 6, where it'll be October. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss another episode from Deep South Gaming. And if you want to leave a comment, go ahead. And if you feel like sharing this video, go ahead. And again, thank you from Deep South Gaming.